examination has to go. If Lord, NEET is a patient, it suffers from a multiple organ failure and the patient has to go. Argument that all centers are monitored through live CCTV camera is completely destroyed. Say the confidence with the learned Solicitor General to say that it is confined only and only to Hazaribagh and Patna is completely baseless.
Whether there is any leakage impacting the nationwide, or there is some incident of theft which has taken place, which is our case, which has impacted students who can be segregated.
Or as Mr. Hooda argued, that there are such systemic flaws in the process that the entire examination has to be reconducted.
Correct.
What arguments on is that the entire sanctity of the examination has been affected, therefore have a retest.
Yes.
The learned Solicitor General start just one point in 1 minute. Lord, where there was a delay in distribution of papers and the same date they held the examination. The first in the morning it was 2 p.m. to 5:20 and the same paper they held again from 6 to 9. So the question paper they got 20 minutes late or half an hour late. They were holding that question paper for first 3 hours and again the same question paper they were holding for another 3 hours. So all the people who were given those 6 hours the same day to attempt the same question paper has again defeated the integrity of the examination.
All right.
Because somebody is getting 3 hours and 20 minutes once. These people got 3 hours and 20 minutes twice over the same day. Question paper remains the same.
I think that initially they gave the wrong paper, the Can Bank paper.
No,
then they distributed
not
the
saying something.
SBI paper.
They gave paper
So
like
which
in a different
center?
medium.
If you can
like
specify
in
the
Savai
center.
Madhopur, they gave in a different medium. And they were holding question paper in a different medium. Somebody like in Rajasthan probably opted for Hindi. They were given English. Somebody opted English, were given Hindi. So there was a delay in changing it. So to compensate the delay, they held the examination over again the same day, giving other full time. So they were holding the question paper in their hand for 6 hours, more than 6 hours the same day. How they will be at par with the other people who got exactly 3 hours and 20 minutes?
Out of 4750 centers,
Just in which center was this?
Savai
Savai
Madhopur,
Madhopur.
Rajasthan. And Ghaziabad.
also, sir.
There were
Two centers.
Two centers, as per their own.
no, Ghaziabad comes for the first. There are no pleadings. There is nothing on the record. I mean, somebody may have told you. I'm not disputing.
Denying that Ghaziabad
every
was
time
not
raising
held again.
a suspicion
The argument
without
is,
any pleading or material may not end the matter.
The argument is wherever the
So,
question.
Mr. Hooda, just let's have clarity of the facts. So what happened was that at the beginning of the examination, if the medium of the candidate was, say, Hindi, the candidates were given English.
Yes.
Then at some point of time, when was this detected? What happened?
Yes, Lord. In Savai Madhopur, they say they detected it through social media at 4:30.
No,
Two and a half hours later.
2.5 hours. It is their affidavit on record.
All right. Just explain to us what happened.
2 o'clock, Lord, the question paper started. Questions were given to the students. Questions must be raising objection that this is not my medium.
Right.
No action was taken. NTA here in Delhi get to know of this incident at 4:30 the same day.
Right.
Then they take a decision that we will have another examination the same day from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. And then these all 120 students in that center.
So at 4:30, the correct medium was given. They had, in any case, from a different medium, they had the paper right at 2 o'clock.
Correct. That's what I
Then
said.
So they got more time, in fact.
So, but at 4:30, did they give them at 4:30 the correct medium?
The second examination is from 6 to 9 or 9:20.
So what you are saying that they held the same question paper, albeit in a different medium, from 2 o'clock.
Correct. And what this happened at 2 stations, not one. Other one is a Ghaziabad.
No, we do not know. There is no
UP
pleading
and
of
Rajasthan.
Ghaziabad. Yesterday, my lord.
There is an NTA press release if they remains in a denial mode.
2 o'clock. These students must have started answering also, albeit in a different
That's right.
medium.
That's right.
They were given an OMR sheet, say, of 2 o'clock
Everything. Correct.
with English, so they had opted for Hindi.
Correct.
Then at 4:30, this is discovered. So at 6 o'clock, they hold the examination in the correct medium
That's right.
with a separate set of OMR sheets.
Correct. answer because their
All right.
press release
Let
says
the solicitor start. We will,
Ghaziabad,
yeah.
Ghaziabad
We hear the
also.
solicitor. Yes,
And
thank you.
Savai Madhopur, bust another thing. They said we are monitoring it live here and we are securing that everything is fine. In Savai Madhopur, their systems are not working. They say from a social media, we got to know after 2.5 hours of examination that this is what has happened. So their argument that all centers are monitored through live CCTV camera is completely destroyed. Planning 2-3 months before by a gang. CBI officer specifically used very cautiously the word that so far we have not gone beyond Patna and Hazaribagh. Look, CBI is not so novice that they will accept the statement of the accused arrested so far and close the investigation from the angle that whether it has gone beyond Patna and Hazaribagh. It is an evolving situation. The day we came first time before this honorable court for the writ petition, because mine was the first writ petition, we didn't know anything. Besides the fact that there were news items that there is a leak in Patna. Now, the main accused has not been arrested. Now, I would say the confidence with the learned Solicitor General to say that it is confined only and only to Hazaribagh and Patna is completely baseless. My proposition for my lord's consideration. The examination cannot be sustained. And here, not only one fact.
In other words,
I'm just putting all things together in a circle. Let me put all things together in a circle.
Your argument is that unless the court comes to the conclusion today
Correct.
that all the tainted persons are identified as of date, you have to order a retrial.
Correct. That's my proposition for my lord's
We will
consideration.
reflect on it for a moment.
Now, my lord, I put it in a sequence, especially in the effects of this case when the handiwork is of a gang operating interstate. No denying the fact. No denying the fact that the main mastermind is yet to be arrested. People will be affected. No. Lord, it is not even the first 56,000 people who get the medical colleges. Rest all want a reach. Again, chance they categorize from 663 marks, sometime 550. They are clicking picture wherever they get the best photograph to justify on the data that if we take from this angle, this seems 0.5%, it may be justified. Absolutely no system in place for conducting this kind of an examination. Stating that there were no systems in place for conducting this examination. And for this reason also, this examination has to go. If NEET is a patient, it suffers from a multiple organ failure and the patient has to go.